Good afternoon, YouTube. Had a bit of a problem on a bike ride last weekend. These are the Schwalbe Marathon Mondial tires. You can see right there I've got a bit of a leak that the sealant is sealing up, but there's almost no tread left. I'm just short of 4,000 miles on these, I think 3850. I was trying to get to 4,000 miles, but last weekend, see if we can find that spot here, I was riding up the street and there was a pickup that pulled over to parallel park along the street, so I pulled out around the pickup and went off to the left, and then when I hit the pedal there was a bang, and I thought I had gone over a, how you run over a pebble and it gets spit out to the side. It felt just like that. There was kind of the back end of the bike kind of kicked over a little bit, and I thought I had just hit a pebble, but a little while later I was able to pull over, or I looked back and saw my rear wheel was wobbly, and what had happened is the spoke broke off right at the head of the nipple here. Or actually the spoke's okay, it was the head of the nipple broke off there. I have never seen that happen before. I've built a lot of wheels and broken spokes, but I've never broken a nipple. I've had some of them strip out here on the flats, to where you can't get your spoke wrench, but the only way to fix this, since it's the nipple that broke off, is I've got to take the tire off. And this is tubeless, so there's some sealing tape, some of the Stans rim tape inside there. But since the tire is pretty much worn out, I don't have any tread depth left, and I've been getting where's that leaky spot? So I've been getting a wet spot here on the tire. So there's been a leak there that's trying to seal up. In fact, there's a couple of them. I think what happens is these cracks in the rubber work their way through to the inside, so it's not really puncture, but it's just a leak in the casing there. Okay, here we go, YouTube. Getting the tire off of here. The sealant, you can see how the sealant seals up the bead here. It was stuck down pretty much all the way around, and yeah, you can see it's all sticking together, and there's a bit of sealant down inside there. So that's probably 4 years worth of sealant I've been putting in there. But that's how they're supposed to work there. That seals up the tires from punctures, so I think it's done pretty good. And it was pretty good because I was just about to the point where I needed to add some more sealant to this tire. But with the tread looking like that, I think I'm going to call this tire done. So when I replace this one, I've got to put down a new, probably 4 inches of tape on each side of this hole that I cut here. So I've got to cut that out and get it cleaned up enough so I can get the new tape to it here to seal up that hole right there. Got everything cleaned off. It mostly washed off with water, and then I just scrubbed it a little bit with a brush and wiped it down with an old t-shirt. And then there's my little specialty spoke tool. I took a flat blade screwdriver bit, and then you grind a little tiny bump on the end, and that will fit down into the spoke hole and kind of centers it up so you can start the nipple pretty good. So I guess I'll set this up on the truing stand and see what it looks like. Okay, we got a little bit of straightening to do there. Hopefully it'll just be the one spoke. We have to pull back into line, but yeah, not too bad. Yeah, so I have to spend a few more minutes getting this thing trued up, but yeah, that's not too bad. Yeah, I think we have wheel pretty straight right there. I think that is pretty acceptable in my book. And this is disc brake, so there's no you don't have to worry about braking surfaces on the side. But yeah, I think that is pretty good. So I think I'm going to call that good. We'll mount up the tire in the morning and see if we can get it to seal. I'll show you that next.